Good morning and happy Monday. It's been a lovely weekend. Yesterday, I had to go take Ben back to his other grandparents because he was not feeling the best yesterday morning. Had a really bad cough and his nose just wouldn't stop sniffling. And I was scheduled for nursery, so I didn't want to skip out. But took him home and then went and got the rest of the garbage out of storage and took it to the old place to get rid of it. Got my mom, we went to church and had a great service. A lot of stuff happened at church yesterday. Good stuff. But Karen, which is Ben's other grandma, found a place that seems somewhat promising for my mom. It's somebody that needs a temporary roommate, and it's in Milford, which is ideal if there's going to be anywhere she goes other than with me. And we both reached out to her, and given it was Sunday, we didn't really expect to hear anything back yesterday, but hopefully something will come from it today. I only have one house, and then I'm gonna stop at a storage place down here by where I live and find out about renting a unit to house the rest of her stuff, and then move my stuff down here from Milford where it's at. It just makes sense. And I don't want a cluttered house. I like the way it looks right now, and I don't want to add anything else to it except for a dining room table and chairs. I found a new spot for my butcher block. I took it in my bedroom and put it on top of the shelving unit that I was using for my office desk, and that opened up a ton more space. And it's not cluttered at all, and it's organized, and I love it. So that is what I am now using as my office desk. And let's see what else. I think that's about it for right now. My Bible study this morning was awesome, though. It was Proverbs 24. It's not a study, it's a reading. I do my studies later. So, if you have a Bible, start reading Proverbs. It makes you realize the type of person that you should not be. And you can have a little bit more of a peaceable life. If you follow the words and you truly try to live by them. It's a daily learning process. You know, Bible has an acronym. It's Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. It can change your daily habits, the way you feel about people, the way you see yourself. It can definitely produce a better person out of us. I got up this morning at 6. I was kind of sleeping in, actually. And I did my stretching, had my coffee, did my my prayer journal. I ended up filling up 3 pages, 3.5 really. It's amazing how many things there are to pray for and people to pray for. And no matter what I'm going through personally, I do get more peace by praying for others. Especially when they open up to me and tell me things. And I can take it to God in my bedroom, in my journal. I write it down and then I pray it out loud. Because nobody else can hear me besides God, and Jesus. And that's the goal. Because He's the only one that can fix all the other issues that are going on in these people's lives. Like sometimes we feel like we're at the breaking point, and you just need to have that one person that you know beyond the shadow of a doubt prays, because you've seen the evidence of it in their life. And you know they're not going to betray your confidence, your trust, by blabbering your business all over the place. It makes a world of difference when you've got that one person you can confide in. And I find it a great... Oh, I don't know why my car keeps doing that. I don't want to... I'm trying to think of the right word to use here. It's very humbling, here we go, that people would trust me with certain things. Because I didn't used to be that person. Ever. People came to me to gossip or talk bad about so-and-so, and I'd join right in. I didn't realize how bad it was to do that until God got a hold of me and said, no, we don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. So, anything comes out of this video, it's, or whatever you want to call it, this upload, just strive. My daily goals are to strive to be better today than I was yesterday. No matter how that might look. You know, it's different for everybody. Everybody has different lifestyles. Everybody has different choices. Everybody has different motivation. If you find the one that's right by God, there's almost a natural flow to it. My routines, my schedules, they've been disrupted more times in the last 5 years than they have in my entire existence. But it gets right back into a flow. It always gets right back into a flow. It takes a minute, but it does. And it's all God. You set your priorities first on Him, and then everything else will fall into place. Without a doubt. So, that is all for today, or at least right now. I might upload another one later, depending on how the rest of the day goes. I envision it to go pretty smooth and decent, and only God knows. I did, right before I started this video, I had a deer, a little baby deer, run right out in front of the camera, and I was just about to plug it in. I mean, this little thing darted across the street. It was so cute. So, anyway, have a very, very blessed day, and Find your inner peace. It will change everything.